Alrighty, let me see real quick. I think I have everything set up. Nope. I see a black cricket. It's cricket. There we go. Perfection. Perfection. And lock that shit. Perfection. Anyways, hello everybody. Hello, hello. Oh shit, let me turn the game volume up. My game volume is low. Okay, there we go. But yeah, hello everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Today, we are... Yes, I know. Dream Daddy. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Let me just turn this down real quick. I want to talk. Thank you very much. Let me talk real quick before I talk with my mouth full because today we are continuing playing Dream Daddy. So last time we played, we got Daddy Matt. We got Matt, the musician. We got him. So now it's time to do that sussy bro magic. Ooh, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Ooh, I'm ready. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's continue. Where was I? New house, cookout, missing Amanda. So I'm guessing. Where do I go? I think I go to that book. Let's go to Dad book. I think that's where. Okay, there we go. Greg. Let me turn on my lights. Put on the red light, 'cause baby. I'm ready. I'm ready. I am ready. Boop. See here, Greg, dad of three, business interpreter and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but sometimes you gotta do it. On Friday nights, you're most likely to get lost, get one last good cardio session in. If you had one thing to take with you on to a desert island, what would it be? A box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6 minute mile. What did you want to be? Grew up. Beer ping pong world champion. Okay, I'm just gonna message you. I don't got time for that. I want to simp. I wonder what Greg's up to. I navigated to Greg's dad book page and typed out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up like the old times. A couple moments passed before I heard a ding on the computer. It's a message from Greg. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend long beer enders, but still be fun. I think for a moment, this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new environment. We exchange a couple more messages, and he logs out to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda. Oh, right. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazine and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece, but her eyes are a little puffy, almost like she's been crying. Hey, are you alright? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that dogs are too often killed off in movies to elicit emotional reactions from the audience instead of being given the respect they deserve. It's not right. Okay. Um, I guess we could. We could. Dog deserves. Dog deserves better than that. Yeah. Every time a dog gets introduced in a movie, I get nervous because 9 times out of 10, that dog is gonna die by the end. I can watch a movie where people die and be unfazed, but the moment a dog dies, I'm out. Gosh. Sad dog death movies take up a whole genre. There are too many. It's dog exploitation. I think that's, yeah. Change the subject. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Greg invited us to a softball game. Wanna go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you brought me all the gears and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I just ran off to the field crying? Oh wow, we're going this far. Okay. And then you hide in the dugout and will scream if I try to pick you up? Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic, sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Amanda and I make a short drive out to the local softball field. For a kids' softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Greg anywhere. So, when do the kids start crying and running off of the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids crying, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For a nostalgia purpose, of course, not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run off to the field. I see Greg by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. That's so weird. I'm not gonna lie. Reading the kid's brightly colored jersey, I see that it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks? Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun. Hello, kids. Hello, hello, hello. Even though I just chatted with you not long ago. Yeah. we were we were pretty much talking about how like the anime community just is a very different breed. And no matter how hard we try to isolate ourselves from it, our eyes sometimes get dragged into it. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. Shove that baseball down the throat. Oh my god. Let's see. What's important is that you're having fun. What are you willing to sacrifice to win? Keep your eye on the ball. And also an eye on that bat. Any outfield. Any other players. Just keep your eye on the ball. On Keep your eye on all that stuff simultaneously. Nice. We watch a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Greg trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Keg stand grand. Keg stand. What the fuck is that word? Holy shit. I have no idea how to say that. Keg stand. Greg is good with children. Whoa. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has to run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at a bat. They hit a flying bat into the center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the bat, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. See, it's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Greg makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and covering her until her parents arrive. He carries her off of the field as she sobs. Someone's hard, hey yo, at least it's not me. You don't want to know my mindset. I already have a movie of what to do with that man. Ooh. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off of a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit and we watch a couple more innings. Greg's team is crushing the other team in the ninth inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistful of grass. Okay, Mr. Down Bad Jackal, it's your season, so have fun in bed. 'Tis the season to be horny, yeah, yeah, yeah. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. I open my eye and look over to see Amanda holding a softball, staring at it in amazement. I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball. Dad, I caught the ball. You did it, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Greg's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Greg, who's talking with some of the parents. Greg, great work, man. Thanks. We've been working hard all season and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Hello. Alright, the twins. Hey, killer plane out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me. It's her just like admitting it. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all of her math tests, and I usually throw rocks at stuff, and when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later. Collins, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We had to celebrate our win, Greg. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza. Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration will we have without our fearless leader? She lay hands on his shoulder and gives him goo goo eyes. She lay hands on his shoulder and gives him goo goo eyes. She lay hand on his shoulder and gives him goo goo eyes. Where does she live? Amanda and I share a look. Alright, alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course. Where are you going? Thirsty's Pizza? What? And for that, Amanda, you get an allowance. You get an allowance, Amanda. What? It's a real place. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear piled out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Greg. Remind me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day. Remember how we used to fold whole pies in half and then put taco filling inside? Ah, pizzacos. I could never forget. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. He's hot! Why does the place look like FNAF? Oh, it does. Amanda is not a child, so we're safe. I don't know about Greg. I don't know about Greg's kid, especially the fact that he has a baby. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple of slices of mediocre pizzas. Hey, give me a pizza that. No, absolutely not. I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad. A different mom walks up to us, talking to Greg as if we weren't even there. These hoes are trying me. Greg, thank you so much for looking out for our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. It definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been hard since Danielle left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Greg, Greg gets it from all angles, huh? Greg smiles sheepishly. Thank you so much, dude. Greg holds his fist for a fist bump for the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super comfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Um, shit. I don't know what to. I don't know what to fucking say. God damn. Create a version, tag team with Amanda, smokescreen Martha. I'm thinking about smokescreen Martha. The fuck. Why is this hard, bro? What the frick? Shit, 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 shit. Okay. Tag team with Amanda. I'm thinking about tag team with Amanda. We might play safe. I give Amanda another knowing look, and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts her hand on her stomach and look at me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're not gonna projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to projectile vomit everywhere right now. The word projectile vomit and right now usually seems to get everyone to clear out, but Martha's not budging. This. Oh, whoa, whoa. Girl! This woman is. Mm. Back it up, Martha. You're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and it's feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. Ho, the things you say. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. I should have known that a mom of all people would know a fake puke scam. Well, I guess it went away. I'm fine now. Nothing's wrong. She turns her back on me and talks to Greg. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover? Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course. But I could always use help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Martha. 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 Ah, sweet, 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 dumb, dumb hoe, Martha. The things you say and the things you do. Do you really want to try? Wow, this hoe is really going for the gold. It'll, it'll actually be nice to have a night for myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza in the coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear if we had to buy it. Martha storms off towards her child. She seems nice. I want to beat her up. Yeah, the team is one big weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens. Tiffany's a stellar hitter. I think I have time to talk to Greg now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help. Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad... Greg looks at me like a hurt puppy. Sorry, dude. Duty calls. I suppose we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Greg runs off with his daughters, and I am left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with him more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely was like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places in an arcade to be left with your own devices. You're right. Want to drop some coin on pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I put out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, I was just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights a B word I cannot say, I will not say to embarrass myself. racking up points by the millions. She is this close to being my scorer, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Janet? Stop. You're friends with Greg, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Uh, yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh? That's so interesting. So, do you know if he's like available? Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say. Seriously? You're going to make it tilt? Because it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Do you think it would be great if he. Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the paintball machine tilt. You stone harpy. What? I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that will hurt your feelings. Amanda, I am so proud of you! Bro, what's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night. Now, Wrangle and Amanda say quick goodbyes with Greg. We head out the pizza place. Finally! Amanda promised that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. It's all good. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost to myself. Hold up. Greg walks trunks over the trunks of his car and pull out two gloves and a softball. Up for some catch. This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we can grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my keg stand Greg days and reminiscing about it. Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal Greg stand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Greg in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Um, I, I guess ask about coaching softball. I guess. Woo! So was softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you? I'll admit, I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports. But no one was there to run the team. The more I did, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there would be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. They're quick and they work as a team. I train them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. Um, ask about the kids. We are winning so far. Twice. I can't believe you're a father of three. Neither can I. You know me. I'm a indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. But raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure out things out led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything else as much as I care about them. I had the exact feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I have. Or I lived. Whoops. Ask about the business. I'm feeling lucky. Uh, 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 uh. I'm on the roll. So, you run a business now? Yep. We sell fitness gears, imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, you know, sweating. Sounds like he makes a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn. That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to. Yes. It's nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh? Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like this? Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. They sensed danger. They knew danger because I was present, and they know that I'm about to take him in more ways than one. And they felt threatened, and they should, because it's me. I'm just saying, be threatened and know you're gonna lose. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in? Peace and quiet. Baby boy, I can give you all that. That hot, hot silence. My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't if I wanted to. There's no time. And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you. So, the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. Mmm, I'm gonna go with this. The right person will come eventually. Let's go for this one. Fingers crossed. I'm feeling ballsy. We're winning! I am gonna get it! You don't have to rush it, man. Things will fall into place for you, and someday you're gonna find someone who cares about your kids just as much as they care about you. Bro, that's so sweet. While I'm distracted, I miss a softball and it hits me right on the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Greg runs over to me. Save me. Carry me. Save me. Carry me. Are you okay? Carry me. Yeah, I'm fine. Carry me! Please! What the man got to do to be carried? Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Yes, 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 yes. Father me. Father me. Father me. Greg spends a moment examining my head. It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me I have to kiss it. Yes, 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 yes. You are demanded by law. You will be so lucky. How Do it. I mean, I feel like I've earned it at this point, waiting all day to hang out with you. Well, praise the gods. Praise the gods. Greg leans in and kisses my forehead. We are winning, y'all. Good thing I did leg day. Good thing I did leg day. Praise Jung Lee for sharing me her workout routine. Praise Chung Lee. Whew. Walk it off, champ. I'd rather fuck it off like a champ. Just saying. Are the lights on the softball field really hot, or is it just me? I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? Just give her a Red Bull in the form of a bottle. Just give it a Red Bull. They'll be fine. I just say it, but I should probably head out. Fuck. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just kinda gets in the way, huh? Collins get a grip. Oh, I'm gonna get a grip alright. I'm gonna get that grip. We started walking back into the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to? We went to that got broken up by a helicopter? How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked. Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them like we're out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy. And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Greg pulls me into a hug. Woo! Or at least as much as we can manage with the baby between us. Kick the baby. And then gaslight the baby. Never enough time, huh? Guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? Yes, yes, yes. I like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunch over her collage. Glue stick hand. Burning the midnight art oil. Figure I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the shark lip sync or do the Shark Hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In a corner of a giant pile of cash. In another, it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep. The whole thing's about my goals for the future. Those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also having a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Well, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Aw, Dad, you did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Greg? I wiped a tear from my eye. It was good. That Greg knows how to thrust. Yeah, dude, the softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work on my way up to it. Fun fact, I still, to this day, don't know how to parallel park. And I got my driver's license. Thank God parallel parking was not on my driver's test. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright? I'll let them know you said hey. How many you get? Period. We got an asshole. Yeah. I'm on the roll. While I'm doing my afternoon whirl jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we could get any coupons today. The mail person slides a couple of letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries to get for them to get in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. Hmm. I likely knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda! She yells to the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kinda busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay. Just thought you want this big old envelope we got from the HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horns Institution for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out the piece of envelope. She pulls out the letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in. Oh? I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. Amanda pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god. I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive and is so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she had her heart set on the for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugged me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner. Your choice. Where you want. Wherever. Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chose anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass, watch ship sails lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that the students get their own studio space once they're seniors? We get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wasn't doing it between her bites of burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interest. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Greg and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Greg brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Call ruled. Oh, they let you have an animal in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one? A bag of gift. A bag of forge one. I think I'll get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake. Or maybe both. Does a snake eat a rabbit though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that. Leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about that dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay, I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice road to cross. I don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately wells up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I just very proud of you. You're all grown now, man. You're such a good person. I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I got tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. I'm wheezing. Hmm. Oh, wait, what's this? Call, listen, this is me from the past. Whoa, how did this happen? I figured you're trying to reply this, but because I know myself, this is an automatic message from an earlier morning with a calm social rushing to go and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. The future's amazing. Listen, life is short, and ice cream should always be accessible, but unfortunately, this isn't the social society we live in. And it's less the social society we live in, and the more of my projection of my own anxiety about being judged onto others, but you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of the day which nobody will bat an eye on you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good, me. Buy that ice cream. You know what? I earned a treat. On my way home, I decided to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from a tub. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out which type of ice cream I really like to eat directly. Rocky Road, pistachio. Oh, the man's probably gonna want to grab them too. Better get two tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Hey, mister. I turn around and see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convention store. Ernest, you're cool, right? I'm cool, but I don't see what that has to do with anything. Well, if you're cool, you'll help me out, right? Help you. There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So if I give you 20, will you buy me e-liquor? E-liquid? Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like Gatorade, electrolyte liquids. I get it myself, but I'm banned from getting for trying to run a grift on the cashier. A classic fiddle game. You know the deal. Oh, you're talking about balanced electrolyte. That I got you. That I got you, little buddy. And I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for blue Cran Apple Vortex. He'll know what it is. If it was a new bitch, probably yell, fuck you, father. I probably would. I pick a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for some blue Crazen Void Star, but can't seem to find it. I turn to the cashier. Hey, what's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter. You got an ID? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside spot, Ernest staring at me. Double, wait a minute. So are you telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest watching us attentively through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Okay, look, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you the big old Baphomet's cough syrup and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad, you promise? Just scram. It's not vaping. You'll get popcorn lung. What if I gave you 25? Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this kid, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside to complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I glance outside the window, see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. I guess I should go inside and save this other guy some grief. Wait a second. That's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tub of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad car. Ernest, did you seriously try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? You know this kid? We could. We could. We could just walk out. But then again, we say his name. I'm friends with his dad. Let's go with that. Yeah. We live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid, and I'm this boy's father. I turn around and see Robert walking up the street towards the convenience store. Ernest, wait. It's my next target. I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any question from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father? Yes, sir. Ernest likes to last shot at me like this ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. It all started 7 summer years ago. My hair was longer then. New metal was still in style. Ernst and I were down in Florida swap lands scavenging for. Sir, I can leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Concentrate your heat, boy. Never! Look at him. He's giving Wolverine. He's giving Logan for Wolverines. And oh! Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grud from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. Officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool and hot Robert was just there. Thanks, I want to say Richard. Ouch. Don't mention it. Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do my good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you 20? Child, I will end you. Hey, Cons. Will you walk Ernest home with me? Yes. Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad. Seems like he tortured just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he didn't. I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? I. What? Robert points at my tub of ice cream. One of them is for Amanda. I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you purchase. It's a perfect, respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quantity I'm talking about. You work hard, Cons. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? But these were on sale. If you're going to treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean, real pistachio. You deserve it. Give me your dick. We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs to his home. That boy is the real reason why we don't have prizes in cereal anymore. Got you around, Cons. Robert tossed me my wallet. I catch it with a suspicious look on my face. I stole it back. He's hot. Keep it in your front pocket, or use a chain in the back in your ska days. Smell you later. See ya, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda. Yoink. Back to this. Back to him. I really wanted to get some good quality time with Greg. The last time we hung out, he was so busy with the kids and fending off 30 thirsty moms that I feel like we barely talked. Ever since the first time we hung out, I've been trying to get up a little early for runs. I don't think I'm going to be embarrassing as last time. Maybe I'll even be able to catch up with him now. I type out a message to him on Datbook. Hey man, be training on my run game recently. Ready for a round 2? Greg responds almost immediately. Dude, of course, emojis. I don't know why he didn't just send an emoji rather than type it out. Another message pop up from my inbox from Greg. Let's meet up early tomorrow morning for my favorite morning activity, brunch. I type back, brunch? What's that? You run, and then you get brunch. Oh, right. Greg and I already agreed to the time to meet in the morning. I have a chance to spend the evening hanging out with Amanda. So, we doing pizza night? Again? Can we do like a salad night? Dad, are you on a health kick? I. Not yet. I've formed the commit the committee to examine the possibility of being on a health kick. They have a return with their findings. Dad, if you're going on a health kick, then I have to go on a health kick by virtue of being under the same roof as you. I don't know if I have the constitution for that. The committee is still out. The committee isn't back with their findings yet. This is a multi-layer assessment on several bureaucratic levels. Well, Amanda picks up the phone and stares at me, unblinking as he dials. Hi, yes, can I get an extra large pizza with chicken, bacon, extra cheese, and tomatoes? And a couple of the garlic sauce cups? Amanda, going a little north here. Alright, can you maybe throw some leaves on there or something? Yeah, he's going on a health kick. Yeah, Rico, I know. It's tragic. Amanda listens for a second. Hold on, I'll ask. Dad, is oregano a salad? Oregano. I don't think oregano's a salad. Is it? I shall be back. Dinner time for me. Okay. Oregano's not a salad. Can't blame me for trying. Nah, Wrecker, I'm talking to my dad. We'll just go with the meat lover's fantasy. Sure, say hi to the wife and kiss for me. Amanda hangs up. Rico says hey. I have no idea what the fuck that was. The food gets delivered and we plop down on the couch and eat some za. Just be careful. Running. Running is a gateway drug. It's a slippery slope, Dad. First, go on a couple light jogs before you know you're converting the garage into a home gym. And renew your subscription to some sort of weekly kombucha delivery service. Question. Shoot. What's kombucha? Okay, so you aren't going too far. So you aren't going too far gone yet. I'm just gonna give you a hard time, Pops. I'm really happy you're running more and caring about your health. I want to keep you around for as long as possible. Thanks, kiddo. Speaking of which, I'm running with Greg tomorrow. You're gonna be able to keep up with him? Hey, probably not. We laugh, ate some, and eat more pizza than is probably healthy in the name of the carb loading. I call it night early so I can be ready for tomorrow. When I started running in the morning, it was pretty hellish. Not that I'm a few sessions in. It admittedly has become a bit easier, despite it always ending me in dry heaving over a trash can. Is that what the runner's high is? Just dry heaving? I lace up my tennis shoes, throw on a t-shirt on a running summit I went to 20 years ago and head out the door at a moderate jog. Greg's already outside with River strapped on his chest. He's dressed head to toe in color coordinated running gear. Wow, I look like a total schlub next to him. Hey, bro. Morning, Greg. River gonna be running with us? Bet you can. We're taking it to the limit, aren't we, kiddo? Goo. Oh, I know what that means. Greg hands her a stuffed toy, which makes her smile ear to ear. That's Arnold the capybara. Sometimes it's the only thing that'll get her to stop crying. Oh, I've been there. Amanda had a stuffed panda that she carried around everywhere. She would have a tantrum if we were to ever wash it. It was gross. So you've been running lately? Every morning for 30 minutes. I'm basically an elite athlete by this point. Well, I'll try and keep up. So where are we heading? I was thinking that we could do a couple laps around the park. Okay, that sounds reasonable. And then we'll do some hill climbs up the slope. Okay, I can probably handle that. And then we'll close it off by doing some wilderness survival hike running to increase our agility. I'm suddenly struck by the overwhelming need to crawl back into bed. That sounds okay to you? I usually like to throw some timed murder sprints in there, but I'll go easy on you since you're a beginner. That sounds like something I am able to physically do. Great, let's get started. We're gonna die. Greg and I finally arrive at the park. A few other long joggers make their way around the perimeter, and River waves enthusiastically at everyone who passes. It's a lot more peaceful in the morning, aside from birds chirping and River gurgling away in the straw. It's pretty quiet. Alright, good warm up. That was the warm up? Let's start the show. But wait, Greg reaches into his bag, tosses me a water bottle. I fumble it, but thankfully don't drop it. You gotta hydrate, bro. I took a long drink from the water bottle and feels reinvigorated. Man, I don't drink enough water. Hey, I look down and pick up Arnold River's toy and hand it back to her. Must have dropped this. Thanks for looking out, bro. You ready? Should I? Should I not? Should I? Or should I not? Should I? Or should I not? Yeah, we finally finished our however many 10th lap around the park. I'm breathing heavily. I can't believe I didn't lose Greg. He's even breathing heavily too, which makes me feel a little better. I look down in my shirt and notice that I'm drenched in sweat. Almost like a frowny face. That's one. What? I'm just kidding. Good hustle out there. I'm really impressed. You're way better than last time I launched you off a treadmill. Yeah, man, you really pushed me to my limit just now. I can't believe I held on. Sometimes you just need someone there with you to push you to do your absolute best. I'm glad I could be that guy, bro. Who's ready for hill climbs? Blap. There's my little cheerleader. Collins, you ready? Ugh. You bet. Greg takes me to a separate portion of the park where there's a steep hill that seems to go up forever. I strain my eyes to see other joggers at the top. So what are we gonna do? We run up the thing. That looks like a lot. Cons. There's two things you need to know up on the hill. One, don't stop running till you get to the top. And two, Greg points to the top of the hill. That's not the top. Oh, let's do this. I finally reached the top of the hill after making my way past what I originally thought was the top of the hill. Once there, I hunch over my knees and grasp for air. My lungs are like daggers poking at my ribs, and I can feel my heart through my ears. River, I'm having a moment. Please. Oh boy. Greg looks like he's taking a beating as well. Ha! He is human. Gaunt, put your arms over your head and stretch out your elbows. It'll help you breathe better. I do as Greg said. It feels a little better, but I'm still in agony. And here, Greg tells me a water bottle again. I hydrate like my life depends on it. Thanks, dude. Phenomenal work. You feel that lightness in your head? That's the runner's high. Oh, that's it. I thought I was just gonna, dying. Want to take a slow bit? Yes. I would like that very much. As you're catching your breath, River starts crying. What's wrong, sweet pie? Do you want to play with Arnold? Greg looks around us. Oh boy. Man down. I think we lost Arnold. River keeps wailing. I've abandoned my child toy. We gotta go find him, dude. Should be simple, right? We just gotta retrace your steps. I remember River having it last time down the bottom of the hill. Rick and I jogged down the path, searching high and low for the stuffed capybara, which Greg takes the time to explain to me is a large rodent native to South America. We get to the place where River might have dropped it, but still nowhere to be found. Looks like we've got a mystery in our hands. We have to get to the bottom of this. I suspect foul play. Looks like this is a prime case of world-renowned detective Higanbana. Dude, it's time for a bro venture. A bro venture! We high five and decided to jog back to the park to see if we can find any leads. So it looks like there's a couple more places to check and some bros around here that we could interrogate. Sounds good. Wait, who's good cop and bad cop? I think about it for a second. Well, I think that with your statue and overall resilience, you can make a you can make an intimidating bad cop. But on the other hand, you do have an adorable baby strapped to your chest. So that softens the edge a bit. All valid points. I think you make a great good cop because of your congenial attitudes and willingness to try new things. But then again, I've seen how you get when there are too many commercial breaks during show. So you have the potential of being a scary bad cop. I don't want to have to watch Metal Meet Hell in 3 minute segments with 5 minutes of commercials in between. They are loud. The commercials are too loud. I just want to watch my shows in peace without people yelling at me to buy wiper fluid or stuff. Case in point. Let's play it moment by moment. Smart. So, where to, bro detective? Hmm. To the playground. We make our way over to a small playground at the edge of the park. A couple kids play on the jungle gym while parents watch on nearby benches. Over one bench I spot a familiar face. see here. Look for clues. Greg and I, two grown adults, walk onto the playground and begin examining it meticulously for clues. There's no forensic evidence here. No stray capybara hairs, at least. After searching fruitlessly for some time, we look up. All the other parents staring at us. We smile and wave as we awkwardly slink away. We head back to the playground. Interrogate Joseph. Let's see what Joseph's up to. We jog over to Joseph, who seemed to be engrossed in his book. Joseph! Or should we say Ken? Ken nearly dropped his book. Hey guys, didn't think I'd see you two out here. Collins, are you exercising? Sure am. You know me. I just love to run and be healthy. That's kind of my whole thing. What are you reading? Oh, just a book on knots and roping and rope tying. For boats. Boat ropes. Right. Say, you didn't happen to see a stuffed capybara around here? What's a capybara? It's a large rodent that's native to South America. Joseph thinks for a second. Haven't seen one around. Lots of the kids to keep an eye out. Your kids are here. Ken looks around. They were here a second ago. Must have gone exploring around the park. Do you know where they could have run off to? They're kids. They get into mischief things, but they always come back. That sounds a little suspicious. Ken. Wait, am I being interrogated right now? Only if you did something wrong. Where are you hiding, Joseph? Whoa, kinda getting a third degree here. This is serious. There's capybara on the line. I mean, you're more than welcome to ask Christian and Christy. I imagine they have their ears on the ground on all latest playground drama. They might be somewhere around the woods. Thanks, Ken. We'll let you go back to your rope book. Rope boats. Both ropes. Wherever it is. We head back to the playground. Try to calm River down. This is a pretty nice playground. Might as well take a couple swings in. What about Arnold? Maybe having a little swing might calm River down. Might buy us some more time. You're right. She's about to go nuclear. This might prepare her for the possible of us not being able to find Arnold. Life is cruel and tough, but at least we'll always have swings. Greg straps River into the baby swing and gives her a gentle push. She giggles. I take a seat on the swing next to her and immediately realize that I'm stuck. River seems to love that. Greg eventually helps me out of the swing and we decide to go back to the investigation. We head back to the playground. Boo to the park. Where now, bro? To the field. We wander out to a grassy field at the center of the park. There isn't a whole lot to see, but there's a few figures camped out on a blanket, and the grass could hold any number of secrets. Oh! Matt! Ah! Let's talk to Matt and his daughter. Yeah. Carmen sees the spots us from across the way and waves. She's sitting down with her dad on a sunny green patch of grass. We jog over. Hey, dudes. Ooh! This man. I, 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 I find myself. I find myself just. Oh, yeah. Hey, hey, bro. We just sat here for a picnic. Want some snacks? Got anything to increase my classic and reservers? Uh, we have apple slices. Thank you very much, Shiny Bro. But I should be fine. You guys working out? Good day for it. Yep, I'm the picture of healthy and athleticism. Congratulations, Con. Say, you haven't seen a stuffed capybara around here anywhere, have you? What's a capybara? It's a large rodent that's native to South America. Wait a second. How do you know what a capybara is? You wouldn't happen to have uh, hands-on experience with one recently, would you? We learned about capybara in the fourth grade. I think it's more suspicious that you know what capybara is. Oh my god. What if I took Arnold? What if I'm the culprit and I just don't remember? I quickly checked my body for all Polaroids I might have kept to my person to remind me who to trust and who not to trust. I saw a memento once, and I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Nothing. But what if that's what I wanted myself to think? No, Cons, don't let them win. I shake off that thought. I saw a couple of squirrels over there by a tree, though. I don't know if that helps, but if you want to see some cute squirrels, you should check it out. Thanks for the hot squirrel tip, Carmencita. Well, we better get moving. We gotta find that capybara before River here has a breakdown. Good luck. Let me get some apples on the road, though. Carmencita hooks me up with some roast slices on our way out. We maneuver for the field. Let's check out those squirrels. Where did the suspect say the squirrels will be again? The tree. Ah, there they are. Period. Carmencita was telling the truth. There are some rat squirrels. River seems happy. This may have brought us some extra time. We maneuver back to the field. Let's look for clues. We carefully comb through the field of grass and flowers. I can't seem to find much besides a couple of ladybugs and a nickel. While I'm looking, Greg calls out my name across the field. Gons! I jog over and Greg is kneeling in the grass, inspecting something. I approach, my heart in my throat. As I lean over Greg, I see it. This is Arnold's leg. I put my hand over River's eyes. No one should 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 have to be subjugated to this senseless violence. Oh my god, who or what would do this? I don't know, but I think we might be dealing with some beyond our grasp. I can't look at this anymore. I turn around, trying to wipe the image of the stopping strewn across the ground from my mind. We're running out of time. We may already be too late. Bag and tag it. Let's keep moving. We maneuver back to the field, I guess, and just interrogate River. Wait, let me try this. It's always the culprit you least expect. I keep an eye. I get eye to eye with River, who still looks like she's on the verge of tears. Mmm. Good cop. Praise God! Hey, sweetie. Believe me, nobody wants you to find your capybara more than me. But we need more clues. And I think somewhere in the baby brain of yours, you might have something that'll lead us to the prep. So what'd you say, kiddo? Bleh. I turned to Greg. We're getting nowhere with the witness. We maneuver back to the field. I guess move. I've deducted where we should go next. The woods. We make our way to the outskirts of the park. There are a couple of benches by the dense tree line. Looks like Robert's here all by himself. This also seems like the perfect place for looking for clues. Joseph twins might be around here somewhere. Let's hear look for clues. Greg and I searched through the outskirts of the wood, hoping to find anything that'll lead us to Arnold. There are a couple of cigarettes and empty beer cans scattered across the thicket. This is probably the hot spot for edgy teens to hang out at night. Say swears and stuff. But it doesn't look like there are any recent activity that might be a capybara related. This might be a dead end, partner bro. We return to the woods. Joseph Twin must be around here somewhere. Let's interrogate Robert. Maybe Robert saw something. We walked over to Robert's bench. Hey Rob. Don't call me that. Okay. Hi Robert. Don't call me that either. Um, okay. Hey, buddy. What are you up to? Thinking. This is my thinking bench. I had to get a solid 2 or 3 hours of brooding per day, filling quotas. Have you by any chance seen a small stuffed capybara around? Capybara is it's a large rodent native to South America. I know. So have you seen one? A stuffed one, not a real one. That'd be weird. Hmm. You know what? For him, I'm gonna be a bad cop. Alright, Robert. We've been nice. Help us, or I'm gonna go off, learn how to fight, and then come back here and kick your ass. You learn how to fight? Please. Bet. If you don't tell us what we want to hear, I'm gonna spoil the season finale of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Row Ghost Truckers. You're bluffing. My buddy here doesn't play by the rules. Collins will do it. Ahem. Colin and Flynn crash into a haunted. Stop. You're a monster. Robert sighs. I haven't seen any goddamn capybara. Okay? Crap, I was really nailing the back cop a bit. Too. I thought for sure we had something. You know what, bro? Joseph said he saw his. Joseph said his twins were around here somewhere, but I have no idea where we're supposed to find them. Wait, those creepy twins? Why didn't you tell me they had something to do with this? Maybe I should have left the good cop bad cop routine to the pros of TV. Hey, yeah, Robert, bro, do you know where they are? I do. A lot of people underestimate the sense of the man of who brodes. I saw them lurking around here a little while ago. Where'd they go? Ran to the woods. I'd be careful though. I don't trust him. But then again, I don't trust anyone. Not even you guys. Not even that baby. Brett. I take that back. You're an old soul, kiddo. Thanks for the help, Robert. The woods. Go deeper into the woods. I stare into the depth of the woods. Who knows what could be in there? Are you prepared for what we might face here? Yes, I'm ready, partner bro. You? Nope. But if it gets River to stop crying, I don't care. Let's do this. We start down the path into the woods, keeping our eyes and ears peeled for any sign of Arnold. There are no squirrels or birds anywhere. The silence is unsettling. The sun barely peeked through the canopy. It's colder here. Suddenly, we hear voices. I want to do it. You gotta do this last time. You are terrifying children. Greg and I come into a clearing where we see Chris, Christian and Christy kneeling over something. Stop right there! And put your tiny hands where we can see them. The twins just stare at us. You're the guy. Put your hands up. We're kind of in the middle of something here. Yeah, can you come back later? What are you kids doing? Cutting stuff up. My heart is pounding. Is this is this the end of the line? A step closer. I can't believe what I'm seeing. A pair of safety scissors lies in the dirt and it's Arnold. What have they done to him? Arnold! God! You hurt the baby. Hand over the capybara. No fair. Finders keepers. No, not finders keepers. That's our property, and you desecrated it. Well, how can you prove it's yours? Craig holds up Arnold's severed leg, and I have to look away. You two got sloppy. You left evidence behind. I think you'll find that this leg perfectly fits onto his body. Christian and Christy look at each other. They don't know what to do. How about a deal? Give us a capybara, and we don't tell your dad about this. Fine. She hands over the stuffed animal. And give us those safety scissors. They're clearly no longer safe in your hands. She hands them over. I'm glad we could figure this out. Come on, partner. Greg and I started making our way out of the woods. He turned around and called back to the twins. And tell your dad to stop letting you watch true crime shows. With the capybara back into its rightful owner, Greg and I shamble into a nearby diner. Exhausted from our adventure, we find ourselves in a corner booth and settle in. Sub Daddy Condom. Hello, kids. Hello, hello. How is your Dina? That was a that was a tough case, but we cracked it. We're different now. Change. Hello, Knight. Hello, hello, hello. What's good looking? Thank you. Right now we're playing Dream Daddy, and we solved a murder case. Did we get in too deep? There's nothing a hearty brunch can't fix. My stomach grumbles. I suddenly realize how big of an appetite I worked up. Brunch. Give me brunch. I have strong philosophies on brunch. You see, the first thing you have to do is divide your brunches between Brogy brunch, the upper class, mimosas, and eggs Benedict brunch. And gimme brunch, the give me coffee and bacon and cheesy hash brown brunch. There's a time and place for both, and I think most of life is about figuring out which one you need more. So, what kind of brunch dad are Yukons? I have absolutely no idea what the fuck you said. You're just hot. And I'm just gonna guess. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess. Give me brunch. Make it fried and oily and clean the floors with the hose, and I'll be happy. A fine choice. But wait, aren't you going on a healthy kick? Uh, you gotta treat yourself. Aren't we not dads? And is brunch not a higher calling than a mere diet? We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Praise the gods! Praise the gods! We're gonna get it! Yeah! Tis the season! Student becomes the master. A young waitress passes out menus as Greg situated River into a high chair. Is this your kid? You betcha. She's so cute. Hi, you. Blah. Hey, kid, middle school's gonna be real tough, but you can make it through if you make it through anything. The waitress walks away after winking at Greg. These hoes are just trying me. It seems like you're the most eligible dad bachelor in town. Guess so. Anyway, here's the thing about brunch. You don't do business during brunch. Brunch is a time for rest, relaxation, and restoration with those that you love. Me. And while we're having brunch at traditional brunch time, the most important thing to remember that brunch isn't a time. It's a state of mind. If you can't have a brunch on your own plate, you can always have brunch in your heart. I don't disagree with you. I just don't know if I can match your intensity. I'll open your eyes, bro. Just you wait. Open my legs, please. Fuck! We order our food and the waitress, after very bluntly hitting on Greg multiple times, which God knows forbids, I restrain myself, eventually bring us our brunch feast. River munches on cereal right next to us, more or less managing to get into her mouth. I gotta say, man, it's really great having you back around to hang out with. Things have been so busy with work and fitness and the kids. I just haven't had time to really go out and get to know people. With you here, it's like we're picking up where we left off. I know the feeling, man. Moving to a new place could have been really tough for me, especially with Amanda going off to college soon. You're making this a lot easier. Greg smiles at me. It feels really good to go on another bro venture with you, dude. Just like old times. For a while, I forgot about anything that was bothering me in my life. And it was just you and me and more coffee. Breathe, breathe. Wait, would it be murder if they can't find a body? I don't think it's counts as murder if they can't find a body. I'm just saying. Uh, no, thank you. So, do you like work out? Yeah, most calisthenics, but I try to lift as part of the regimen. That's so cool. I've been looking for a workout buddy, you know. I wish I could help you, but I'm enjoying brunch with my workout bro right now. Sup, ho? Well, if you change your mind, the waitress slides a folded note to Greg and walks away. I don't think it doesn't count as murder if they can't find the body. Greg makes a face as he reluctantly puts it into his pocket. We can't take you anywhere, can we? Blech. It's a blessing and a curse, isn't it? Next time we hang out, we should do it in the middle of the woods, where people can't interrupt us. And also maybe in some different woods than the ones where little kids like to vivisect things. Greg laughs. Man, remember all our camping road trips back in the day? Joshua Tree, Yellowstone. That was the best. I'd give anything to do that all over again. Dude, we should do a camping weekend. Oh, I don't know, bro. I'm an adult now. I have all these adult responsibilities. I don't think I could just drop everything to go out, hang out in the woods for a few days, you know? Come on, dude. If we plan this right now, we can do this. Greg, you don't ever do anything by yourself? Do anything for yourself? Greg stares into his coffee mug. Of course I do. Like what? Sometimes I let myself have one scoop of vanilla ice cream before bed, but only if I didn't meet my calorie intake for the day. And sometimes I let myself hit the snooze alarm, but only once. Dude, you need to relax, or you're gonna die. Come on, camp with me. It will be fun. I guess I could get Shamley to take the kids for the weekend. Now think about it. It's a smile. We finish our brunches and head back to the cul-de-sac. By the way, great job keeping up today. Seems like you're already making a lot of progress. Ha! I'm probably gonna need a little bit of recovery after this. Tell the girl that I said hello. I will. See ya, protective. I say goodbye to Greg and step inside. God, I'm ready for a shower, a gallon of water, and a nap. I bet Amanda's still asleep. I crack open the door and find herself still in bed, sleepily scrolling through her phone. Morning. Afternoon, actually. Right. How was brunch? It was good. We kind of sidetracked it because we had to travel into the depths of Maple Bay's dark underbelly to find a toy river drop. But it's actually pretty My legs gave my legs gave out. I found myself on the floor in the hallway. I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. You take your time getting up. Give us the points. Give us the points. Give us the points. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about to pack it up after a few bites of ice cream from the freezer. I turn off all the lights and walk down to my. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda. The cry immediately stops. Not right now. The voice sounds strained. She sniffles. Let me make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I see Amanda's outline in the middle of the bed, knees hugging against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna leave her alone. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Because I remember the last time, that girl. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seems totally normal. I just feel awful leaving her to cry, but I also got the feeling that if I try to do anything, it would make her more upset. I can't stop mentally circling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. I hear Amanda walking into the door instead of heading into the kitchen like she usually does. I hear her make a beeline to the room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin. One. Can you come here for a second? Moment of silence. Yeah. Amanda sits at the table across from me. So, I want to talk about what happened the other night. Amanda looks away. Why is she so upset? What's going on? I told you I don't want to talk about it. Well, you've been giving me an attitude lately, and I'd like to know why. It's really none of your business. What happened? Is it something I did? No, Dad, can you just drop it? Amanda, talk to me. I feel like you're drifting away from me. I don't have to tell you everything. I'm an adult now. You should treat me like one. Amanda, I'm only pressing this because I care about you. I want you to be okay. If you're not going to tell me, then bet. No matter how much you don't want me to care about your health and well being, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm your dad. It's my job. That's all. If you ever decide you want to talk about it, I'm always here for you. I reach out and squeeze your hand. Always. Okay. Amanda gets up. I'm gonna go now. Alright. I watch Amanda go into her room and close the door. What's this? Hey, are you up to anything tonight? Hugo. Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown, and we were wondering if you'd like to care to accompany us. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I run out of distressed parchment paper. Wow, why can I see Damien Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker? But I don't have the hacking alliance. The feeds are going to bust down my door by any minute. I gotta destroy this computer. Cons, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run a direct bot and nuke from a starter flashpoint, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the plasmids altogether. Um, the Victorians were well versed in information security. Cons, do you want to go to some art or not? Art is good. Let's go see art. Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm just not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. I don't see Damien or Hugo anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people. Cons? I turn around. It's Ken. Ken, what are you doing here? Ken scoffs at me. What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art, appreciate. Appreciator? Appreciatus? Okay, fine. Damien invited me into this art thing. I'm guessing he invited you too? Yep. Immediately a little out of my depth here. Thank God I thought I was gonna be the odd one out. Are you allowed to say that? Say what? You know, thank God. Yep. I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister. The points gets you into heaven. That's how it works. Anyway, where are the guys? I look and spot Hugo and Joseph, who seem to have just arrived at their gallery. Good eve, good eve, good eve. Evening, friends. Who's ready for some art? Art is dead and nothing is real. I have no idea what I'm in for. Same. All you have to know is that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese. I like art now. I got the table in sight. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna help myself to some tiny wines. I'm just gonna talk art with them. So, what is this first place? This particular artist specializes in landscape painting on various locales within the American Northwest. Hmm, I'll look at the art. It's rad art. At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all these landscapes look like butts to you guys? Damien and Hugo leaned in, examining the painting in earnest. It would appear as if you are correct. Valid assessment, Cons. Hey, is this art stuff pretty easy? Oh, it gets more complicated. Sometimes the butts are more symbolic, some of the butts are metaphors. Sometimes art is about the butts they don't draw. Hmm, interesting. Joseph returns to our group with tiny cheese and wine. What I miss? Butts. Shame. The cheese is nice though. Shall we visit the next place? We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of I'm not even sure hanging on the wall. Oh, oh, jeez. What am I looking at here? This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a butt. Everyone stares at the painting. Yeah, that's definitely a butt. I. Hmm. While a valid assessment, I feel like the artist was trying to make a different statement. Probably how much you like butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all good creatures, even butts. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents a sense of isolation he feels creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digi- digitization. How'd you figure that out? That's what it says on the place card. Oh, let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by what's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the painting, a patron scoffs loudly. I could do that. Excuse me. Hugo, not here. No, come here. The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him. You could say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skills to execute a piece even a fraction as impressive as this one. Art is a oh god, this dude's on a rant. Art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like your self is bad, so your art will be bad. Hugo in Salt's game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend, friend, he's not with us. Hugo managed to cool down. He smoothed his jacket. I'm sorry, I just love art very much. Wow, for realsies, we never know. We never would have guessed. We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what will ease the mood? Is a cheese. No, it's wine and cheese. Cosine. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actually wine and cheese. We got one last stop on the tour. You lot feeling up for it? Is it gonna be any weirder than it starts? It is absolutely weirder than its art. Let's do it. Damien, Hugo, and Joseph and I walked over to a performance in the street. Several masked performers and leotards undulated wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us. Quick question. Shoot. What is happening? I second this question. Performance arts. What does it mean? Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Hikabana. What do you think they're trying to say? I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about what they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance arts. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance arts, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. It is art at catharsis. That's beautiful, Damien. So what you're saying is, if I start making real loud fart noises right now, it's art, as long as I really mean it. Damien fixes his hard stare. Fixes himself with a hard stare. I was going to start making fart noises, but based on the look in your face, that joke isn't gonna play well with this crowd. Wise. We watch the rest of the performance as earnest as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Well, I am all arted out. Agreed. We all decided to walk home together. We make our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, not just what I learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese. The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese. Wax wings too close to the sun. Cheese wings? Those will melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's more appropriate imagery. Blessed be delicious. A nice amethyr possibility. Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time. I think I will focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions, like, for example, luchadors. I think I paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouse, mostly boats. Really? Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of our long history of religious imagery and artwork. What? Boats are cool. What about you, Cons? tasteful nudes. Yeah! Art is a money making business. I know what sells. We finally get to the cul-de-sac. Alright, boys. Good art. Good art. Agreed. See you guys around? Whenever you want to, or not. We're all neighbors after all. We all head inside. I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over. Yeet! Last one. Oh, save and continue. It took some time over our schedules to line up, but I was finally able to find a weekend where Greg and I could go camping. He always stays so busy with work and the kids, but it's good to know that we'll be able to spend some time relaxing together in nature. Since our first run, I managed to go on regular runs with Greg. I mostly do them because it seems like the only time we get to hang out. But the added benefit is that I've seen a lot of improvement in my health. I was able to shift through the attic and find my old camping gear from college. Greg puts me in charge and bringing the sleeping bags and the tent while he takes care of the food. So I double check to make sure everything is ready to go. Greg should be here any minute now. Amanda is going to spend this weekend on a school trip to our nation's capital. She hasn't been away from home without me for longer than a day since she was 14. I hope she's not feeling as nervous about it as I am. Hey, Amanda Panda. Amanda's in the middle of sitting on top of her luggage in order to get it to finally zip. Hey, Pops. Ready for your trip? Once I get this bad boy all zipped up, I'm good to go. How much did you pack? That seems a lot for 2 days. Oh, it's all my camera equipment. Camera equipment, lenses, tripod, flash, all of that. Are you even going to have the time to take pictures? I'll find a way. I need to get some good shots for my series of national monuments. Oh, what's the series about? It's one of those internet series where I reimagine Disney princesses as founding fathers. What? I'm just kidding. Nothing. Nobody likes those. I'm taking portraits of all my friends. Oh, well, I'm gonna be in the woods, out there in nature. You know, roughing it. Just me and Mother Nature, and old Madre the trees. Are you gonna be alright on your own? Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna have any signals out there, so I won't be able to text or call you at all. Oh, it's alright. I'll be able to survive a couple days without constantly updates on who just got voted off of International Haunted House Hunters. Well, I'll miss you. And for the record, Bradley was pushed down a flight of orange stairs by a ghost. They were really beautiful stairs. Amanda finishes zipping up the big suitcase and lugs it next to the door of her bed. She turns around and gives me a big hug. Relax, Dad. I'm a big kid now. I can take care of myself. Besides, I gotta share a room with Monica Sanders and two mom chaperones. The most trouble I could possibly get into is falling asleep with a tub of ice cream on me. Oh, well, alright. Don't steal anything, okay? Since you asked nicely, fine. Promise. I step outside, holding my bags behind me. Greg's already strapped some camping gear on top of my modest but stylish car. He knows me carrying my equipment and hurries it to take it from me. Oh, excuse me. I still got leftover wings in my shit. Um, I got it. Don't you dare. Such a gentleman. I almost had a case of the vapors there. I am going to laugh. Let me fix my face. I'm ready. Never fear. These muscles were made for picking up heavy things and putting them in other places. Remember, it's your weekend to relax. Take it easy. I guess I can't argue with that. Everything good with Amanda? Yep, on our way to a school trip to Washington, D.C. What about your offspring? Already at Smash Leash for the weekend. I'm ready to get my camp on. I load the rest of my stuff into Greg's car and we get in. Oh no. What's wrong? I think I left my juicer plugged in. We gotta go back. Are you worried that someone's gonna break into your house and cold press some carrots? No, it's just I just try to relax, man. Let the juicer float away. Take all your worries and blend them into to a pulpy good vibes. Greg takes a deep breath. Do we have anything to listen to? Uh, all I have in my place are a series of CDs that guides you through an intense catalyst workout. Do you want to listen to those? Um, I'm just kidding. Greg hands me a thick case filled with CDs. Take your pick. I thumb through pages after pages of kids sing along CDs. Oh yeah, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Takes me back. Keep going. I get the end case, the very side of a blank CD with Greg's handwriting on it. DJ Greg Stands Mega Mix Volume. Made just for the trip. I think you'll like it. I pop the CD into the car and car stereo, and I feel like I'm immediately transported to our old doll room. Hit after hit plays a soon enough. We're both happily scream singing the lyrics to each other as we fly down the highway. This song was Carl's favorite. Carl is the third roommate. He brought that dog home one night and I couldn't pry you two together. Pry you two apart. So we spent the entire semester fabricating a story about our foreign friend who had like a really bad cough that sounded like exactly like a dog's bark. And then we had a room inspection. That RA was so suspicious of us, but could never prove anything. And Carl was just under the blanket. Bless that pup's courage under fire. Man, we did some dumb things back in college. The hours fly by as we belt out tunes in whatever non existent key our voice registers in. Soon enough, we're surrounded by lush trees and spectral vistas of everything amazing that nature has to offer. Feels so good to be back out here. Real good. We park our car at the entrance to a familiar trail and load up our gear on our backs. I'm thankful that I've been working on my mental, on my, not my mental, on my health over the past couple of weeks. Otherwise, I'll be dreading all the hiking that has happened. Greg looks intensely at their phone. Everything alright? Yep, just had to fire off one last work email. Greg pockets his phone as we stare off into the trail. It is relatively easy, but I know I would have to be huffing and puffing at this point if it weren't for all the murder prints. I look around and take in all the trees and animal chirps. Everything okay back there? There's no reception out here. Oh yeah, being out in the middle of nowhere will do that. I recognize the look of anxiety on Greg's face. But what if there's a problem? Uh, there won't be. It'll be fine. Come on, bud. Who's a relaxed boy? I don't know. Greg? I'm a relaxed boy. Yes, you are. 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 You are. That's my dude. We kept marching down the trail, but it seems like Greg is still worried. After a bit, he stops us in track. Maybe we should head back. We can find another campground that has good cell reception. Greg, seriously, what's wrong? I mean, I'm just really nervous. My dad instinct is kicking in, and my mind keeps conjuring up all sorts of the worst scenarios. What if something happens to the girls? I don't have a single. I would have no way of knowing. Let me tell you, that feeling never goes away, no matter how old your kids are. You just gotta remind yourself that they're in good hands. Greg doesn't say anything. I gave him a reassuring punch in the shoulder. Try to remember why we came out here. The plan was to get away from it all and just focus on ourselves for this little trip. No distractions, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out here in the woods. Greg looks me directly in the eyes. No distraction, no cell phone service, just two dads relaxing out here in the woods. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're gonna have some fun this weekend. Greg and I get back to marching. It's not too long of a hike before we get to the campsite, and we're both glad we're the only people there. Can't believe you still have this tent. Found it in the attic and already checked for holes. Seems better days, sure, but I think we'll be able to survive. I dump out the bag of fabric and poles on the ground. We unfold the tent and the desired spot. I hand Greg the stakes. I still know. We still know how to do this, right? Of course we do. We do not. After 20 minutes of struggling like people in a bad infomercial, we somehow managed to build an upright structure that closely resembles what the tent looks like if you ask someone to draw a picture of one with their eyes shut. I wouldn't put this up against a storm, but I think we'll be able to survive the night. We set out a couple of chairs and our cooking equipment, admiring our handiwork. Bro, look at us go. Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall grill our meat and drinks our brews, for we hold dominion over this land. Very, and look at our camping chairs, which we are going to sit on. So what's next to camp extravaganza docket? Well, now we have shelter settled. I think it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall. There's a waterfall a little up next, a little bit up the way. I'm sure we can get hiked. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's go hiking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know where this is going. Greg and I venture into the woods. We amble along, taking our time to chat and admire the wilderness. Greg reaches out an arm to stop me. Dude, does that look like what I think it looks like? I look over and see what he's pointing at. Oh my god, it does. That tree looks like a butt. I can't go over how detailed it is. I examine the butt tree further. The, con- the contour is perfect. It even has the back dimples. I thought we were going to have a great time camping, but this makes it even better. Greg holds back a snicker. I aspire to have every hike be as good as this one. I snicker now too. Let us analyze this tree further. Greg and I share a huge belly laugh at our awful jokes. The best thing about this is that there's no daughters here to tell us that our jokes are bad. We high five. Greg and I hit the trail again. It's been a long time since we've been out here, but everything seems more or less familiar. We point out old landmarks that we remember back in our college days. I think we're getting close now. Check it out. There's a clearing up ahead. As we get closer, I can hear water running. Cresting over a hill, Greg and I are greeted by a wide clearing surrounded by trees. In front of us is a beautiful waterfall spilling into a large body of water that runs into a river. Mouth agape with the genuine beauty of the place we go to investigate. The old waterfall is gorgeous. Nature is so rad. Peering further, we get an idea of how deep the pool is. Think we could jump off like the old days? This old dad is happy here on dry land. Looks like you could climb right over here. We didn't even bring swim trunks. What are you talking about? Greg immediately begins taking off his clothes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, 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 yeah. I can't help but sneak a peek. That is a good butt. That is a gorgeous butt. That's a. Whew, whew, whew. That's a good butt. Greg turns around suddenly. He catches me looking. I do a lot of glute workouts. Mm, mm. I immediately turn away, blushing. I am not looking away. You coming or what? I don't know about this dude. He already makes his way over to the waterfall. By the time I finish my sentence, when he realizes I'm not right behind him, he turns around and rolls his eyes. We lived together for years. I've seen your ass more times than I can count. It's no big deal. Mm. Oof. We are gonna put on a motherfucking show. If the clothes are coming off, then it's someone's birthday. Greg gives me the wolf whistle. Woof, 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 woof. I turn around and give my booty a good spank. And that one's for you, big boy. I take my shirt off and drop it in the pile with Greg's clothes. I put the rest of my clothes on the ground, feeling exposed. Don't give a fuck. Greg and I climb up on top of the waterfall, making sure not to slip on any wet rocks. He reaches the peak before I do and offers me a hand to get up. At the top, we look over at the cliff and into the tiny lake. It seems so much higher up from his perspective. Greg has always been a daredevil. He pulled some stunts in college that I'm honestly shocked that he's still alive. I was always the one standing on the sidelines, watching and hoping I wouldn't bring him home in a gurney. Man, this looks dangerous. Greg looks me in the eyes. Don't think. Just jump. Yeah. Greg cannonballs up the waterfall into the lake, creating a huge splash. I'm worried for a moment before he finally resurfaces under the water. Ooh! He treads water and looks up at me. You coming or what? Don't think. Just jump. How are you supposed to not think? I'm pretty sure that's not physically possible. My toes gripping the edge of the rock. Alright? Hey! Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Money. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Money. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Money. Bum. Arigato, Maverick. Arigato for the raid. Hello, Raiders. Arigato gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu. I am Kon Singabada. I am the Mafia's Egyptian jackal, and right now I am barking, I am howling, I am sipping so hard because we're playing Dream Daddy. This is Greg's. But yeah, thank you so much for the. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm gonna try and see if I can give you a shout out. Yeah, but yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Let me see if I can give you a shout out real quick. But yeah, thank you so much for coming. What did you play? What did you play? We are also dreaming of daddies. Amen. Amen. But yeah, what have you guys been playing? Really curious. See if I could just. Yep, think I have everything set up. What the? Yeah, I'm gonna try and give you a shout out real quick. Shout out. All right, let's do this. Maverick, Hunter, Grady. We went to a concert with Matt, mini golf with Brian, Dick, Crimes, Robert. Oh, period. Alright, wait, the shadow was there. We did Matt. Last time we played, we finished with Matt, so now we're just doing Greg. Don't think, just. I run off the edge, thinking, trying to do my best cannonball. Somewhere in the middle turns to a great, graceful belly flop. I hit the water with a loud slap. Oof, 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 oof. Shit. I resurfaced by Greg giggling. I rate that belly flop a solid 8 out of 10. Your form was lacking, but your heart was in the right place. I playfully slapped water at Greg. Are you sure about that? I splashed him again. We're keeping our option open for now, though Greg's the easy favorite. Do you not see how fucking hot? Is that a bulge? You give me no choice. Greg splashes me in the face with a huge wave of water. You've awakened the beast. Yeah. He launches another wave of water at me. Don't you put me in the corner here. Don't put a wild animal in the corner. We're gonna dunk him. Dunk him. I lunged for Greg and managed to get him in an arm lock. Time for the finishing move. I summoned all of my dash strength to lift Greg out of the water, and I drop him down for a splash. Greg bounces back up out of the water. My turn. Oh no. It seems like Greg was simply allowing me to pick him up to dunk him. He grabbles me with his clearly superior muscles and quite clearly tosses me across the water. I emerge from the water devastated. You think I did those pull ups just so I could look good with my shirt off? Nah, bro, these arms are cannons for dad launchers. Making good, we're making good decisions, good decisions, good decisions, good decisions, good decisions. Ruff, 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 ruff. Tis the season. Greg does a playful flex on me. I need a reference. Damn. Greg, truth, please. Greg thinks about it. Yeah, sure. We shake hands. There's peace. Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush. Not so scary now, huh? Mmm. I'll race you to the top. We ran all the way up the slick rocks and cannonball off of the waterfall again. What a rush. Good form on that one. Wanna do it again? You know it. With the same energy we had in our youth, we climbed back up to the top of the waterfall. I'm brave enough to try a flip, which I'm surely looks incredibly graceful as I belly flop into the water. Whew, man, this is fun. Got one more in you. I live for danger. It takes us a little more time, but we get to a waterfall and both do our best running jumps into the water below. Alright, I think it's my limit. Should we get, we should get going back before it gets too dark. Yeah, you're right. We should probably head back. We both put our clothes back on and noticed that they're soaking wet. Maybe a splash fight wasn't the best idea. That's okay. We'll get a fire going in no time. We can dry off and get some dinner going. Yes, he's gonna stay like this. Period. Sobbing wet, we hike back to the camp and unpack everything we need for dinner. Greg pulls out a couple of steaks and some chopped potatoes in tin foil. You ready for a feast? Hey man, take a seat. The Greg chain, the Greg chain train is pulling to the relaxation station, and I am your conductor. Let me cook for you. Absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here. Greg cooks now? I remember how his entire sophomore year diet consisted of microwave mac and cheese, but not microwave, and I have trouble believing the thing he just said. At least let me start a fire. Sure, let me grab some matches. Greg reaches in his back pocket. He rummages through his bag, pulling things out and checking every pocket. Uh-oh. I know I packed it. Greg checks another bag and still can't find it. My stomach grumbles, and now I'm more actively aware of how cold and wet I am. We really need to get a fire started. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world. Gosh, I'm stupid. I could have sworn I packed it. I'm sorry, dude. Don't be. We can figure this out. We can start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how hard could it be? I've watched plenty of survival programs on TV. If naked reality TV star can do it, so can we. We just need some wood. I gestured to the trees around us. There's no shortage of that. And some tinder. We can make that work. And I think some ancient aliens are then supposed to come by and give us advanced technology or renovate our house. Depends on the show. Greg and I gather a variety of wood, bark, and moss until we have all the materials that we could conceptually make a passable looking campfire. Just add fire, right? That's the fun part. The sun is just setting and the cold breeze rustles the leaves of the trees around us. We have to work quick. I've done this in the past and I know I can figure it out. Just give me a sec. Any way I can help? Give me some moral support. Lift my spirit and we'll make this fire happen. Which one should I go for? Hmm, I don't know. Maybe, like, go overboard with compliments. You're really giving that fire the business. You're amazing. Hardworking father with a steady work ethic, and everybody loves you. Your daughter thinks you're a superhero, and the neighborhood dad respects you immensely. And your butt looks great. Praise. We're gonna have a feast, feast, feast. Bro, stop. You'll make me cry. Okay, don't waste your tears putting out the fire. Eventually, Greg is miraculously able to get something going. He blows on some embers and gently places the glowing moss into the base of the pit. Soon enough, we have a nice little fire going. Way to go, man! We're regular old outdoorsy fellas. Hooray for not dying. I take a seat in one of the lawn chair Greg bought and a cozy up to the fire, warming up my hands. Relax, man. Take it easy. Let me handle the dinner. I watch Greg as he I watch as Greg stokes the fire and sets up a makeshift grill for the steaks. After all that hiking and swimming and fire starting, I am able to relax a bit. With the sound of crickets and the scent of steak filling the air, I actually feel pretty calm. Greg expertly sears two steaks in the pan as he's been heating up on the fire cracking theme and crushed ginger over it while basting them both in butter. Wow, I didn't know he was actually good at cooking. The fanciest I ever saw him get in college was when he started sprinkling the seasoning packet into dry ramen and eat it straight up. When did this happen? You used to eat cereal every morning with beer instead of milk. I grew up, I guess. I think these are just about ready. Greg puts the steaks on the paper plate and sets them aside. I started to reach for one, but Greg smacks my hand away. Dude, let him rest. It was more flavorful that way. I patiently return to my seat, eyeing the steak longingly from a distance. They smell incredible. Greg prepares a side salad for us. In the meantime, sprinkling feta cheese on freshly chopped greens, he plates it next to a generous pile of roasted potatoes covering in olive oil and rosemary. Once it's ready, we sit down by the fire and dig in. Everything tastes okay? I'm in heaven. That's what I like to hear. Remember how for an entire semester we would eat burritos for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? So hard to not go back to that. Look at you now, man. You have kids, a great job, and now you cook like a vengeful wizard who arts nemesis in microwave food. I'm really impressed with how much you got your life together. Greg laughs, but no humor in it. I'm glad you think that. I glance at Greg while he picks up his plate, or picks at his salad. He really grew out of his baby face, but there's something about his expression that makes him seem so much older than he is. A sense of maturity he didn't have in college. He looks exhausted. You okay? Yeah. Dude, I know you for a long time to see when you're down. I'm tired, bro. I think being out here is making me realize how drained I feel. You work really hard, Greg. It can't be easy. I have to. For my girls. I volunteer at their school. I cook healthy meals for them. I do everything I can to make sure they're safe and happy. And when they're with their mom, I'm always working overtime so I can support them. And then you work out a lot so you can crush anyone who stands in your way. That, and I don't want to fall out into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Every time I do is for them, and I wouldn't have it anyway. But it seems like it's bleeding you dry. If that's what it takes to raise them well, then it's worth it. Hate to ready to run, but it's late. I gotta get ready for bed. Good luck with you. Good luck with your daddy. Thank you, Malvern, for the raid. Thank you. Thank you, and take care. And believe me, I'm gonna have fun. Greg, buddy, I know where you're coming from here, but you gotta take care of yourself too. I do though. I eat right, exercise, and that's not what I mean. You're a little, you're too little butter on too much toast, you know? What? You're spreading yourself too thin. Life needs balance. It's great you care this much about your kids, but you can't neglect your own needs because you're too busy taking care of everyone else's. You matter too. It's just, I know I can provide for my family. If I take a step back and look at everything objectively, I know I'm doing right by them. But I can't explain, man. There's always that voice in the back of my head telling me that I need to do more. It's like it's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, that voice keeps telling me I don't deserve it. To be honest, I even feel guilty about being out here. Greg, you're trying your best and you're doing an amazing job. That's the fact. But even if you weren't, you would still deserve happiness. Do I though? Is that even a question? Hell yeah, bro. I look at Greg and thinks about what a good friend and even better father he is. He's compassionate, he's hardworking, he's relentlessly positive, he encourages everyone to be the best version of themselves. He makes me want to be a better person. If you can only see yourself the way I see you. Greg beams. He gets up and walks over to his supplies. Come on, I bought dessert. Oh, are you gonna use the campfire to torch the top of some cream brulee? What? I know little to nothing about cooking. Greg pulls out marshmallows. Well, you still know how to make s'mores, right? I think the more important question is, do you know how to make s'mores? As I recall, you used to just completely blacken the marshmallows. Oh, I stand by that. It's charred on the outside, but the gooey center is preserved. Brutish. Greg throws the marshmallow at me and I catch it with my mouth. Pro move. We used to be able to do that at a great distance against the wind disadvantage. Give me a week of practice and now I'll be competitive again. Greg and I sit in the warm glow of the campfire, watching ember floats up towards the sky. The stars are so much brighter out here. Yeah, I miss this, Cons. Me too. We stay here until it gets late, half remembering stories from college. We watch as the fire dies and eventually clamber into the tent. We crawl into the tent and I unfurl my sleeping bag. Wait, where's your sleeping bag? I look around for a second. Oh. Oh, I must have left it at home. It's all yours, dude. I'm sorry. I'll just curl up over here. No way, here. Oh. Greg unzips the sleeping bag and spreads it out so there's enough room. Night, bro. Night, bro. Ooh. I roll over, we face away from each other. Without a blanket, it's really cold. Shiver. Without realizing, I find myself nestling closer to Greg. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. He turns over and I can feel his breath on my neck. It's hard to focus on anything else. I turn over, trying to get more comfortable, and with my eyes see Greg's face only a few inches away from my own. Oh, once again, he looks at hers. His eyes flutter open. His hand finds his place on my waist. I'm not sure who leans in first, but suddenly we're kissing. We look. Yeah. We look at each other again. My heart is racing. Greg, I got strong feelings for you, bro. Feelings I can't deny anymore. Bro, me too. I run my hand through his hair, then down to his chest. Greg brings me closer, wrapping his arm around me. I feel so secure. You know, talking about old time is fun, but I like making new memories with you. I smile, tracing the line of his hip with my finger. We kiss again. I'm not worried about us getting too cold tonight. Praise! Woo! What's the score? What's the score? Score, score, score. We did it. Whew. I think I have everything balanced up. Amanda showed to be here any minute now. I think that's your car in the driveway. Gotta act natural. Be cool, Cons. Be cool. Amanda walks through with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy. Rats. Yeah, 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 yeah. What? No. Sorry, sweetie. It's the feeds. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them the different direction. Even I'm no match for the power of funding of U.S. government. Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding, you're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it will fill my heart with glee. I led Amanda over to the kitchen, where present lies covering a large tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I want to give you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Oh, Dad, you... I dramatically whipped the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw dropped. No way! I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in your dorm, so I thought it'd be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of long haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers. This is all 19 seasons. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts feature on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to go out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. What? You told me not to make a deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customized down to the type of mug. And there's an ice cream cake that's kind of with crunch cheese in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles as she runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. First, mac and cheese. Corns. Brian, you made it. I don't pass up on good mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you, don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See, see how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for providing us. You're very welcome. Tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I locked eyes. This isn't over. Looks like you settled into his neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, gonna ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully, we'll see you at more church events. Eh, we got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Eh, sure thing, Ken. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometimes. Sure, Ken. That'd be great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes in with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Cons. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda is going to her dream school. Glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends to not see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Haha, yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized you're not my teacher anymore, so I not to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope. I will have you know that the globe didn't fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she will fit in college just fine. Hey, Robert, glad you can make it. Yep. Robert, take a sip of his drink. Why is he being cold to me? Everything good? Sure. Why don't you talk to me? I thought we asked something. Come on, Collins. You know what this is. I. You were an object. Oh yeah, I remember this one. I'll cut you around. Don't worry, you're next on the list. He's next on the list. Hey man, Matt. Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. A fresh batch of banana bread candies here ready for you. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid golden party. My deepest thanks for extending the invitation to my son and I. This ice cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. Hey, looks like Amanda's hanging out with Briar and Hazel. Let's see what they're up to. Okay, Briar. Think of shape. Hazel. What is she thinking? Square. Briar. Star. We'll get it next time. Amanda leans closer to Briar and Hazel, lower her voice. Listen, you guys can be you guys can be real with me. If you're downplaying your psychic abilities, I want you to know you can trust me. Heck, even think of me as the third twin. Amanda, that's a triplet. You know, Dad, by the time I'm done with these kids, we're gonna finish each other's. What? You didn't finish your sentence. Where are we going to be finishing each other's sentences? See, third twin. I have to go. If the party starts to wind down, I sat on the back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Hey, thanks for the party. You really didn't have to. I ruffle her hair. Anything for my panda. She looks down at her shoes and sighs. What's wrong? She takes a deep breath. I'm scared, Dad. How am I going to make it through college if I can barely scrap by in high school? I don't know how to do adult stuff. My whole future is riding on this. Aren't you at least a little excited? It's your dream school. No, I'm too worried to be excited. I'm not ready for this. And I'm worried you aren't either. Hey, kiddo, it's gonna be alright. No matter how far we are from each other, you're always gonna be my daughter. We've been through a lot together. This is just the next challenge, and I'll always be a phone call away. You're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. Yeah, I guess. This is. Are you mad at me? No, I'm not mad, but seems like you're trying to put this delicately. I just feel like I didn't chance to get dependent, you know? I love you, Dad, but I need space to be my own person, and I didn't really get to do that growing up. I'm glad we're close, but you can't be my best friend all the time, and it can't be yours. Oh, maybe me going away will be good for both of us. Set up some boundaries. I, I don't know what to say. Don't get me wrong, I love you, but I do wish things had been different. I guess I have a lot to think about, huh? I guess. Amanda hops up. My friend invited me for ice cream, so I'm gonna head out. She kissed me on top of my head. See you later, Pops. Love you. Wow, man, they really dropped a bomb on me here. It's hard to process it all. I thought I was being the best parent I could, but apparently there's still a lot to learn. I look up, see Greg smiling at me.
Yes.
I sat next to Greg as the last guest makes their way out of the party. Bro, bro. This reminds me of the parties we used to throw. Fewer gag stands, of course. Probably for the best. I don't want to get my hip replaced after a party trick goes wrong. We can leave gag stand and pass. I'm taking this weekend to relax. This party was my first stop out of the express train of relaxation station. Next stop is Napville. Pull into concourse. I'd like to book a ticket to Napville as well. I might have to meet you halfway at eating food directly off your own stomach town. We both giggle, but man, I do want to just pour some chips onto my belly while I hang out in the hammock. Greg, I'm glad you're making the time. You're making time for yourself. Me too. Stress is a funny thing, dude. I didn't realize how overworked I was until we got away from the city. It's honestly just as destructive as binge drinking every night and eating burritos off the floor. I guess we need to get out of the sea more often then. Greg kicks his leg in the side of the bench and leans onto me, lying down on my lap.
Period. Period.
Here he is, here he is, here he is, here he is. I rub my fingers through his
Hair.
hair. Yeah, you're looking for balance. I admire that. I'm trying not to feel guilty about doing things for myself. It's a process, and it's gonna take me some time to figure it out. I might need your help, bro. Greg, I'll be your bro to the day I die. And if being your bro means forcing you to take care of yourself, then I'll happily oblige. Greg looks up at me smiling. Bro, that means so much to me. Greg sits up and pulls me to the
Case.
bro. We both laughed. You and me. We're gonna be alright. Give me an art. Is there an art? Give me an art. Skip, 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 skip. Anytime, mother. Come on, 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 come on.
Ooh.
You know what? Yeah, 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 yeah. So we got Daddy 1 complete, Daddy 2 stamp. Next up is Daddy number 3. Daddy number 3. Him right here, him right here, him right here, him right here. Daddy number 3. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 I feel, I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. We got Daddy number 2. Daddy number 2 stamp. I am. Oof. Oof. Well, I feel amazing. I feel fantastic. I'm gonna have a pleasant dream in my bed. But I think it is now time to start with the raid. God, feeling horny. I am not feeling horny. I am feeling blissfulness. I am feeling very amazing. Amazing. Okay. Okay. So now then, who to think about raiding though? That's a big question. Who to raid? I have an idea on who to raid, but I just want to double check because I don't think they're not doing anything, or like not doing anything, not in the collab. All right, I have an idea of one person, so let's start doing it. Let's just do this, do this. Do do. Alright, well, the raid should be up there now. But yeah, that's all going to be for tonight. I feel amazing. I'm gonna have an amazing dream, and I'm just gonna be. Have a good night, y'all. Bye, bye, bye.